Good morning. This morning, you guys, let's start with our long resistance band first. I want you to fold it in half and pull right into your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Take a nice inhale. Exhale and extend and open up that posterior chain. So think about the back part of your body and creating as much space as you can as you exhale. So inhale and exhale. Use your breath to connect to the movement and to create more space here. 2 more times, you guys. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Now, all I want you to do is reverse it. Draw it down. You can always sit down and just do the arm movements here if standing is not working for you. So open and pull. Few more times, you guys. Just 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Let's just add a rotation. So I'm going to go ahead from here and rotate. You can gently pull in the direction that you're going towards. Exhale, inhale. And Colin, if you need to put something behind that door because it will keep opening probably. Exhale, inhale. A few more times, you guys. For 4, just wrap the elbow gently around your back. 2, 1 more both sides. And now we're just going to circle. So as I open from here, the shoulders are back. We're going to start down by that foot. Open up. And then as I come in, I'm going to rotate in and out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time this direction, you guys. Now let's just rewind it. So you're gonna go inhale down, exhale up. One more time, you guys. Very nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to come on down to the floor. So you always have your mats close by. We're going to do a few stretches to get started. I want you to use, if you have the small band, a little bit easier to control. If you have the flexibility to be able to grab onto this and hold your leg like this, it'll be the perfect size. If not, you'll use your big band. So from this position, if coming down works for you to roll down, you will. Otherwise, you'll roll onto your side. So I'm just going to gently come back from here and lengthen this leg. Now my shoulder is going to stay relaxed. I don't want to add any extra tension here in the body. I'm going to lengthen through that right foot, press through the heel, contract the left leg, and then just gently draw that left leg towards you. Now if I need to, the knee will bend and then it will lengthen. I want to contract both of my quadriceps here. So I'm shooting arrows out of the heels. Take a nice deep breath in. Now really push through those heels. Take another big breath in. Gently draw that leg back up. Now you're going to switch hands. So stay on the same foot. Now as I rotate, it can be really intense for me down the IT band. So if I need to bend the knee, I would rotate with the knee bent, and then if I can, I would straighten the leg. You can always keep those knees table-topped, or you can just lengthen the leg and push through the heel if your flexibility allows it. So I want you to lengthen through the right arm and draw that right leg all the way over to the left. Don't worry about the left leg. It's just going to relax down. Take 1 more big breath in, and as you exhale, think about releasing and letting go of tension and stress down that leg. Bend the knee back in. Now from here, all I want you to do is just draw the knee down. Your heel comes to the ceiling. You can take your hand behind your knee, grab onto that resistance band and pull, or you can just hold from here. And if this is all that works, and maybe holding straight with a little bit of a bend, whatever works best for you. So we're just opening everything up, creating a little bit of mobility. Take one more big breath here, you guys. Go ahead now, and we're just going to switch legs and repeat those 3 little stretches. So as I come to the other side, I want to make sure that my band is looped around the center of the foot or the shoe so it doesn't slip. So I'm really going to focus on contracting the right as I open the left. The band's in the left, over the left leg. Right arm's going to anchor, and then I'm going to try to draw that leg out as much as I can. If I feel myself lifting and my hip comes out of it, try not to come down as low, or you could place a weight on your hip if that helps here, but contract here, lengthen and anchor that leg. So nice deep breath in. You're exhaling that tension, that stress from the week, getting back into things after all the holiday stuff, you guys. Take one more big breath in. And then take a nice inhale as you lift. And you're just going to draw from here the right hand, left arm anchor, and then draw that left leg. If you need to, bend your knee. If you can, keep it straight, open and lengthen. Take a nice deep breath in. So I want to shoot arrows of energy out of the heel. The focus is on the left leg and relaxing the left shoulder. Don't worry so much about that right. So really push through that heel. Take another nice inhale. And then just gently come back to the center. You're going to bend the knee. You can reach behind the knee, grab onto the resistance band if you like, or you can just pull in from here. If bending the knee is an issue, this makes it easier to bend and lengthen. Let's take one more big inhale here. You guys think about creating as much space as you can, lengthening and opening that opposite leg. Very nice. Now let's just take a moment, if you can, to thread both of those feet through, lengthen and shoot arrows of energy out of your heels. I'd like you, if you can, to keep your low back pressing to the floor, flexing your feet, contracting the quadriceps. If this is not very comfortable, you would bend and lengthen. You can practice this stretch with your feet up against the wall to increase that flexibility. So make sure that your low back is pressing down. Take a nice deep breath in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to gently roll up using the band. If you have a hard time doing that, you can roll over to your side to push yourself up. So I'm going to take a big inhale and then exhale and come up here. Now my shoulders are going to rotate back, and I'm going to try to drive my shins up here parallel. I'm going to push and pull. Exhale, push and pull. Now I can do this with one foot if I need to drop one foot out of this, you guys. Exhale, inhale. Maybe just holding here is enough. You could go from bend to lengthen. Exhale, inhale. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. And rest. Shoulders back, belly button in. If you're comfortable rolling, we're going to come back and up. If you're not comfortable rolling, I want you to go back to this move where you're focusing on lengthening those legs, creating that space. So I'm going to inhale back, make sure there's nothing behind me, exhale up, and give it a nice little lengthen. So inhale, exhale. Now try not to roll back on your head. You can stop the movement at your shoulders, and then try not to let your feet touch the floor so that you're engaging your abdominal muscles throughout. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Few more times here, you guys. Make sure your shoulders are back, your belly button is into the spine, and keep increasing that strength and that space in the legs. 2 more. 1 more time. Now hold the V if you can. So reach and lengthen those legs up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Fantastic. I'm going to keep that resistance band right around my feet. And if I need to roll over to my side to come down, I will. I'm going to gently roll back from here. Now, the focus here is going to be to tabletop my shins, making sure that my low back stays in contact with the floor. So the hands are going to come behind the head. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in. As I exhale, I'm going to extend that left leg out. I need to make sure the resistance bands are around the middle of my foot, and I can gently draw that opposite knee in. So exhale and switch. Now I want you to rotate here, but relax through the shoulder here. Take that one elbow, bring it to the floor, other elbow, and you're rotating the movement through your shoulder, not your elbows. So shoulders lifting and rotating, but the elbow relaxes to the floor. Exhale and switch. Now really anchor that low back down. Shoot the arrows of energy out of your heels as you exhale. 4 more. 3, 2. Now make sure your neck is relaxed in your hands, you guys. 1 more time. And relax it down. Wonderful job. Take a moment, open up your arms to a T. Let's rotate both of those knees over to the left side. Now reach through those fingertips, create that nice big space here in your legs. And your low back, your hip, reach as far as you can away from you. And then inhale, exhale, table, and release to the other side. So I'm going to try to keep those arms out to a T here if I can. I want your neck to be comfortable. So if you're comfortable looking up, great. If you need to look in the direction of your knees, that's fine. Let's try to anchor that left shoulder down. Very good, you guys. We're going to come back to that tabletop. Now, 10 times, all we're going to do is just focus on lengthening that right leg. If you need to remove the resistance band, it's fine. I'm going to take from here, and I'm going to lengthen that right and rotate to the left. 1, 2. Now, I really want to pull that left knee in here, you guys. Pull the belly button and low back down. Exhale, reach for it. Inhale. Anchor that low back down and use your breath to connect to the movement. So 4 more. Every time we exhale during the exertion, we hold that core tight and build the abdominal muscles internally. 2 more times. 1 more. Rest it, you guys. Now we're just going to switch to the other side. So I'm going to lengthen the left leg and rotate to the right. Remember, through the shoulder, not the elbow. 1. Now notice that right elbow is down on the floor. My head is supported with my hands. And I'm keeping that shoulder blade open and lengthened. So exhale, push. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Connect your low back down. 3, 2. 1 more. Great work, you guys. Lengthen 1 more time and try to relax your shoulders back if you can and flex those feet. So continue to create space in the body so that you have more room to live. Deep breath in here, you guys. Deep breath out. I like to think about flexibility training and working that body in a way where you want to unclutter your body, right? So when your muscles are tight, just like being in a dirty place or house, when you feel disorganized and feel like your things are not in order, just like when your body is not lengthened, doesn't have space, it's very hard to work, it's very hard to move. So go ahead from here, you guys, bend your knees, and you're just going to take the bottom of your feet together and relax your knees open. Naturally, my low back wants to come off the floor. I'm going to take from here that low back, rotate my hips up, interlace the palms and draw them right up and over the head. So I'm going to take a moment and try to lengthen my spine. If the low back doesn't touch the floor, it's okay. And if the knees aren't comfortable externally rotating, they can stay up to the ceiling. So deep breath in, I'm going to lengthen from the low back all the way to those palms. Don't shrug your shoulders though. Lengthen and reach here, you guys. Imprint the spine and give me 3 big breaths. 2 more. 1 more time. Very nice, you guys. You're gonna go ahead and release that small band. Take it off of your feet, and you're gonna roll over to your side, and you're gonna grab your long resistance band. All right, so our first strengthening move here, guys, for the legs, also works the abdominal muscles and works on building the overall strength of the body. So ideally, I would like the resistance band close to the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just have to have enough room where I can hold that resistance band easily with both hands. I'm gonna lengthen my legs to the corner. My buns are gonna come to the back of the mat, okay? So the feet are to the corner and the buns are to the back. Now, however you position your head, you can come all the way down here. Most importantly, my obliques have to be lifted. So if I'm doing the exercise, and this is a nice little resting pose, I'm trying to lift up here, you guys, through the obliques and pull this oblique off of the floor. So what happens as I lift my leg is my oblique sinks down. So what I'm trying to do is maintain this posture and the strength in my abs, holding myself up and squaring off as I lift, okay? So most importantly, you're just fighting the oblique and building that strength in the core as you lift your leg. So deep breath in, exhale up, and watch your oblique, that side of your abs, so that it doesn't sink. 2 and 3. Exhale for 4. Keep that belly button pulled in tight. Line up your shoulders. 5. Lead with your heel here. For 6. Exhale for 7. And for 8. 2 more times now. And 9. 1 more time. And for 10. Give that a rest, you guys, and we're going to pulse at the top of the movement. Ready? So 1, 2, 3. Keep it lifted as much as you can. For 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Great work, you guys. Give that a little bit of a rest. If at any point you need a break, you just bend your knees in and open up to that T. Okay? So now what we're going to do is circle. So very importantly, again, if for some reason you are more comfortable up like this is okay as long as the elbow's under the shoulder. It's going to make my movement smaller. I'm still going to be lifting and pulling that oblique up and in. All right, so nice deep breath in. I'm going to take my feet now so that they're in one line with my body, just a little tiny bit forward where I can see my feet, but not at a big angle. So deep breath in. Take that leg on the ground and really try to anchor down from here. So take a nice inhale forward and an exhale back, but watch that your body doesn't move with your leg. From your hip down is moving, and from your hip up is staying in one space. Exhale back. If you feel your body falling, pull the belly button in. Inhale. Exhale. Use your breath as you exhale back, because that's anchoring that core in and holding that body strong. So 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times, you guys. You got this. 1 more time. And relax it. Very good. Now, if you do this correctly, you should really feel this over your body. You're trying to resist through the motion, keeping your core tight. If I do this and just let everything move around, you could do that all day. But if you do it correctly, you're really going to feel this. So take a nice deep breath in, you guys. Now the leg is going to come behind. So anchor, press down with that fist. Exhale back. Inhale forward. 1. Exhale. Now choke up on the band so that you have enough resistance, but not so much that you can't move it. Exhale back, anchoring that bottom leg. Inhale, exhale. 4 more here, you guys. Reach behind, keep your oblique lifted. 3. Fantastic. 2. Let's do it 1 more time, you guys, here. And let it go. Wonderful job. Bend your knees in for a moment. Open to your T. Take a nice inhale and a nice exhale. We've got 1 more move here, you guys, on this side before we switch. What you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees in. The resistance band will be inside of the legs, okay? In between the legs. You can always stay up like this and kick back. Most importantly, as I kick back, my whole body is not going to rotate back. So I'm going to try to hold from here, My oblique is gonna stay lifted. I'm gonna anchor the band down and I'm gonna kick behind me without letting my body rotate back. So inhale and exhale. I'm kicking behind me here. 2 and 3. Inhale and 4. For 5, knee down and reach. 6, squeeze your glute now. For 7, angle that leg behind you. 8. Now 9, one more time. And 10, give it a quick little rest. So I just want to show you guys, I'm here. I'm trying not to kick just straight. I'm trying to kick behind me, okay? So if I rotate this leg behind me, I have to work the glutes even more. So I want you to hold from here for those many pulses and then bend and push. 1, behind you, push. 2, yes. 3, you should feel this just a little bit though, just a little. 4, squeeze, keep your obliques lifted. 5, a little further back. 6, push it now. 7, exhale. 8, buns of steel. 9, one more, you guys. And 10. Wonderful job. Come on your back, lengthen. And we're gonna open that leg one more time to the side. Great job, you guys. We're increasing the mobility in the hip, that strength in the legs, and that openness in the hip. So keep creating that space here. Open it up, you guys. Flex and lengthen. And then draw the leg up, switch hands, and pull it all the way across. Now you should feel this stretch a little bit. If you need to, bend your knee. As we stretch, as we strengthen, we want to do both of those things together, you guys. Exhale and inhale. 3 more now, push or just hold. 2 more breaths. 1 more time. Fantastic job, you guys. Wonderful. All right, good news. Take a moment here, release that band, take your low back, press it down. Your hands are going to come behind your head. Before we do the other side, let's imprint that spine. Take a nice inhale from here. I have a hammock for my head. I'm interlacing and just placing those thumbs right down the base of the neck. So as I exhale, my low back is going to imprint. Peach is underneath the chin. I'm going to fog up the glass. I want you to press through your heels here. Exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Now really engage here, guys. 4, your head is relaxed in your hands. Now dig deep with your heels. Exhale, push. 4 more. Now I want you guys to get so comfortable with this that you can do this when you're just standing. You're in your car, you're pulling your belly button and you're pressing. You want to keep building those internal muscles here, you guys, as much as you can. So 4 more. 3, 2, stay high and pulse it. 1 and 2. Now your head is relaxed in your hands. Your low back is pressing. Peach is underneath that chin, and keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good, you guys. If you don't feel that by the last one, then you are not doing it correctly, and we need to keep reviewing and going over it. So deep breath in, shoulders back, belly button, and imprint the spine. 2, 2, only 8 times. 1 and 2. Just think about lifting your shoulder blades up here, you guys. Exhale, 3 and 2. Now imprint your spine. 4 and 2. Dig deep. And 5 for 2. No space here, you guys, in that low back. 2 more. But that chin is off of that chest. Now pulse it again. 1 and 2 for 3 and 4. Very good, you guys. 7, 8. Relax it again. Deep breath in. Imprint the spine. Pull the belly button in. Up 3, down 1. Only for 6. You can always relax your feet and keep pressing through the heels, you guys. I like to lift up the toes. It helps to remind. Up 3. 1, 2, and 3. Just think about clearing your shoulder blades off of the mat where your head is heavy in your hands. Exhale for 3. 1, 2. 2 more. 1 more time, you guys. And pulse it for 6. Now 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Open it up again. Happy baby pose. If I can, I'm gonna grab on one of my feet. Otherwise, I'm gonna hug it out right here or hug it out here. Whatever one feels best for you. If you can add a little rotation without falling off side to side. Nice deep breath in, you guys. Very good. So I want you to practice that imprint as much as you can, pulling your belly button into your spine and increasing to build that strength in your core. The center of your body is everything. If you are strong in your center, you go to reach for the salt and you don't pull your back out. So deep breath in here, you guys. Lengthen your legs, shoot arrows out of your heels. You can always do the stretch up against the wall. You can always hold on to your calves, your ankles, or the toes. We're gonna come over to the other side here, you guys. So I'm gonna bend the knees, either roll over to the side, gently come up, and then we're gonna come to that other side. So now you're just gonna take that resistance band on the other foot. Make sure it's right around the middle. First move, buns to the back and heels to the corner. What are we focusing on? The oblique is lifted. So from here, I don't want to let that sink down. I want to square off my shoulders and pull the belly button in. Lead with my heel, exhale up. My oblique wants to sink just as much as yours does. I'm going to lift it up and drop it down. 1. Exhale for 2. Now close your eyes if it helps and lift. Use your breath. 3. 4. Very good, you guys. 5. Lift it as high as you can. 6. Exhale for 7. Anchor your bottom leg down. 8. 2 more now. 9. 1 more. Now you're going to pulse it at the top. Ready? So 1, 2, 3. Lift through the heel. For 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Very nice, you guys. Need a quick little break? I would just take the band in the other arm and then reach and lengthen and open that up. Anytime you need a break, we're gonna circle. So I'm gonna take my legs closer to being straight, but just take a little half step forward. Abdominal muscles in, anchoring through the arm. I'm gonna kick forward and then back. So deep breath in, anchor that arm, exhale back. Watch that your shoulders don't move. They want to. Exhale, inhale. 3. For 4. Now hold it strong, you guys. 5. Open. 6. 7. 3 more. 8. You guys got this. 9. 1 more. And relax it. If you feel like no matter what you do, your oblique falls, go to a place where you can hold your oblique and then make the circle from there. Try not to fight and build that strength as much as you can. Now we're going to take that leg and move it backwards. So hold it up, big breath in. Here we go. 1 and 2. Squeeze back for 3. Anchor and hold that band. 4. Exhale for 5. And 6. Now really breathe through it here, you guys. For 7. Hold it tight. 8. You got this. 2 more. 9, 1 more, and 10. Give it a quick little rest. I'm going to hold that here in the opposite hand and open to that T. Great job, you guys. We have one more move on this side before we go with the arms, okay? So knees are bent. I know this one's your favorite. So you're going to pull this in, and where are we kicking? 45 degrees behind us, okay? So very important here, you're not kicking directly out to your front. Directly behind you, obliques lifted. Ready? Inhale, exhale, push. 1, in between the leg. 2, 3. Exhale for 4. For 5. Now push through that heel. 6. Squeeze it, you guys. 7. Keep your oblique lifted. 8. Push it away from you. 9. One more time. Keep it back there. Pulse it. 1, 2. Squeeze. 3, 4, 5. Push. 6, 7. Almost there. 8, 9. One more time. And 10. Great job, you guys. Take a moment on your back. Lift it up. Anchor. and open that leg. Fantastic work, you guys. Now create that space. Lengthen and open. Relax your hip down, your glute down on the left. Open up that leg to the right. Take a nice inhale. So just as quickly as you can feel that, hopefully you feel a little bit of a release here. Draw the leg up, switch. If you need to bend your knee, do so. And if you can, lengthen. If you have to go back and forth, most important here, you feel that you can create a little bit of space there, you guys. We're gonna do the number 4 stretch next. So if this does not work, you do the number 4. So give me 3 breaths here. Shoot arrows of energy out of your heel. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Fantastic work, you guys. Go ahead and release that resistance band. Now I'm going to come to a number 4 stretch and take my left ankle, cross it over my right knee. Now this knee might be up like this. It just might be the way that it is. The hip might be really tight. I can use my left hand to draw it away. You could also take your right foot up against the wall to use that for leverage to be able to help you push. So nice deep breath in here. I can thread the needle if it works and pull right through in that back of that right hamstring. So nice deep breath in, left leg pushing away. Now, if this stretch is pretty workable for me and I can hold this easily, I'm going to take my hands behind my head, rotate my shoulder, and lengthen. Exhale for 1 and 2. Now I'm going to fight to keep my left knee away from me. So I'm increasing that space. Exhale for 4 and 5. For 6, exhale. For 7, great job, you guys. 8, 2 more. Now just a little pulse. 1 and 2. Pull 3. Relax here to the elbow. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Relax it, you guys. Great work. Take your knees in. Circle away. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're just going to go with the number 4 on the other side. So circle the knees in the other direction. And then right here, right knee on top of, right ankle on top of the left knee. If I have a hard time and I need to just focus on anchoring and pushing, that's what I'm going to do. I can also take the foot up against the wall. So maintaining this number 4, I'm going to pull in onto that left as I draw the right knee away from me. If I am comfortable adding that ab work, I'm going to rotate through the shoulder and extend, exhale. So 1, exhale 2. Now keep your chin off your chest. 3, lead with your shoulder, not your elbow. Good, 5 more, you guys, reach for it. So 4 and 3, 2, 1 more, pulse it, 1, 2, 3. You can keep that number 4 stretch the whole time, you guys. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work here. Take a moment to bring the bottom of your feet together if this is comfortable for you. And then naturally, that low back wants to come off. So I'm going to take a moment, tuck my pelvis under, interlace, and draw those palms up. And then draw the arms over the head. If I notice myself shrugging my shoulders, I'm going to relax them, but push through the palms. Now imprint your spine, pull the belly button in. Nice external rotation of the hip if it works for you. Take another big breath in here, you guys. We're going to come up and work those arms just a little bit. So from here, I'm going to draw my knees up and in. If I can roll up, I will, or I'll roll over to my side. All right, so using the resistance band here, you guys, to anchor it around the feet, relatively close to the center of the band, I'm just going to draw that in so that I have my feet hip distance apart. All right, so you can see the side motion. I'm going to create an X with my band. Now, I want to try to keep my posture tall. If I go through this and I'm like this, it's not going to be very effective. I want to keep my posture nice and tall, pull my belly button in and roll my shoulders back. I can stay sitting upright and focus on pinching and squeezing my shoulder blades. I don't want to be up here because again, then I'm compromising my neck. So what I'm going to do is focus on keeping my elbows at my shoulder height. I'm going to sit up nice and tall and squeeze my shoulder blades together and work that scapula. So 10 times. 1, 2. Now really squeeze as you rotate your elbows behind your back. Exhale. And let's focus on that imprint. So every time we exhale, that belly button comes into the spine. You can work your abs here as well as that scapula, you guys. It's all connected. 4 more. 4. Now 3. And 2. Exhale. Pulse it. 1, 2, and 3. For 5. We do tiny little exhales. Now 4 and 3. Squeeze 2 and 1. And rest, you guys. Great job. I'm going to drop the band for a moment, interlace, create a nice C curve with the spine. So now you have a choice. If you can do this movement relatively easily, we're going to roll back and come up and add a little more of an ab exercise to it. If you are not comfortable with it, I want you to do a 2-2 count instead. So from here, as I rotate back, I'm going to come back, not let the entire body rest to the floor. Open the X, come back up, and then squeeze. If I need to, come back halfway and then up tall. I could use a yoga ball and place it behind my back or a pillow so I can still work a little more of that ab. So big breath in. I'm going to open and squeeze. 1. Now I'm trying to push those knees apart, but I'm not lifting the legs way up high, though that is an option. Inhale, exhale. Engage those abs now. Exhale, lift it, you guys. I'm still squeezing the scapula, but right here, you're bringing that glute minimus into this by pushing your feet out. Exhaling. 4 more. Peach under your chin. For 3. And 2. One more time, you guys. Up tall, pulse it. 1, 2, lean back. For 4. And 6, hip flexors bother you, lengthen your legs. 3, 2, 1, relax for a moment. If you can, come back. You're gonna hold halfway here and push. 1 and 2. You can pop up a little bit more. 3 and 4, like a boat pose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, and rest. I'm going to lengthen from here, you guys, and shoot arrows out of my heels. I'm going to lengthen those legs so much I'm trying to glue my hamstrings to the floor and sit up as tall as I can. Now, from this position, you're going to pull into your head. Let's take that resistance band and take the X out of it. So what I want you to do first is choke up where you can still sit tall, but you're going to reach the arms as far away from you as you can. Shoulders back. All I want you to do is row your elbows right into your side, pull right back, and then resist, okay? So inhale, 1 and 2. Now, exhale again, you guys. Abdominal muscles come into this. Every time I pull in, the belly button comes into the spine, and I exhale. So 5, 6, 7, 8, pinch and squeeze scapula. 9, now 10 pulses to the hip. Pulse 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Shoulders back. Now, if you can hinge forward, keeping your sit bones on the floor, you're going to. So I'm going to hinge forward from here, loosen up that band a little bit so that I can extend my arms behind me. Now, if I need to just loosen up from here, and maybe sometimes some people just have really long arms and they're like, I can't do this no matter what I do, my hands touch the floor. You would bend your knees or sit or come up to a standing and do the kickback. So what your motion is going to be is hinge from your hip and exhale, kick back and 1, kick back for 2, glue your hamstrings for 3, exhale for 4, hinge and push for 5. Now keep your elbows high for 6 and 7, kick and squeeze, triceps, 8, Make sure the band's around the middle of your foot so that snap back and hit you in the face. 2 more. And 1. Now if you can, shoulders back. Hinge from your hip. Mini pulses. Watch that your neck here is not hyperextended. One line with your spine. Pulse it. 1 and 2. Squeeze 3 and 4. Push it. 5 and 6. Exhale. 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Give it a rest. Roll it back. Roll it forward. Now all we're going to do is one set where we combine both. You want to find a happy medium where you can add your row and then you can also extend your kickback. So I want you to be able to feel this row, but also hinge forward. So we're just tying it together, shoulders back, belly button in. Pull, 1, row, hinge, 2, row, hinge, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. For 5. Inhale, exhale for 6. You guys got this. 7. Glue your hamstrings to the floor. 8. 2 more. And 9. One more time. 10 mini rows. Choke it up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Right to your hip. 5, 4. Sit up tall. 3, 2, 1. Hinge, release the band a little if you need to. Kick back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest of you guys. Fantastic job. I'm going to drop that resistance band and stretch out for a moment. So all I want to do is pat myself on the back here and draw that left arm right behind the back, pat myself on the back, and try to line it up a little bit. The goal is to bring the elbow towards the center of the head. Does not always work that way. So I'm just going to try to stretch that from here. You can always look down. You can look straight in front of you if it works. Now stretch from here, this left arm behind your back and grab onto the wrist and draw your neck here over to that left and right. Inhale, exhale. One more time, back and forth. Now we're just going to switch to the other side. Pat yourself on the back. Open it up here, you guys. Relax your shoulder. If you feel yourself hinge from here, try to relax the shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. Focus on opening up through that tricep as much as you can. Take a great big breath here. And then draw from here, that right hand behind your back, grab on with that wrist, look over to that right, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Just back and forth, you guys. All right, so we're gonna work those biceps next here, you guys. So what we're gonna do is take that resistance band again, and from this seated position, you can always stand up and do this move, but we're gonna do a few things here from the ground. What it does here, you guys, is it takes momentum out of the movement. So every time I try to work my arms from a seated position, I can't use the rest of my body to help move me and make that movement a little easier. So what I'm gonna do is take that band in half and bend my elbows. So the goal here is to not have any extra resistance around. So I'm gonna take the band between my thumb and my first finger so that I don't have anything wrapped around my wrist. All right, so shoulders back, belly button in. Now I can sit up really tall for this and lift and lower. So the movement doesn't need to be very big, but the focus is on your bicep, not your shoulder. So I'm keeping the 90-degree and I'm gonna pulse it. So I'm just gonna take the band in the middle so you can see. All right, so deep breath in here, guys. Lean back as far as you can. Keep your elbows bent. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your elbows bent. 5, 6. Pause at the top for a moment. 7. I want you to connect your bicep to the movement. So feel this in your bicep. Squeeze and pause. For 4. For 3. For 2. Now pulse it. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Don't feel this in your neck. Exhale, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Give it a rest. Roll the shoulders back. Now lengthen your arms out. Now this time, this is more of a shoulder exercise. So when the lever is long, I'm using my shoulder. When the lever is short, I'm using my bicep, okay? So if I need to come back to a bend, that's fine, but I want to intentionally work my shoulders. So I'm going to hold my arms strong and then lift. Now it doesn't need to be very high. I'm not trying to come way up here so that I'm shrugging my shoulders and compromising my neck. So I'm going to roll the shoulders back, sit up nice and tall, thumbs up, lift. 1, for 2, and 3. Maybe I need to come between both a bend and a lengthen, that's fine, but just be aware of what you're working. Exhale, lift, relax your neck, shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8, belly bends in. 9, give it a quick little rest, you guys. Roll the neck. Now that movement is hard, so we tend to want to bend the elbows because the biceps are stronger than the shoulders. We walk around doing this, carrying the groceries and picking things up all the time. We don't generally lift like this. So we're going to pulse here, you guys, at the top. Shoulders back, belly button, and lean back as far as you can. Thumbs up, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze your shoulders, your biceps come into this a bit, but keep pressing those thumbs up. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Drop the band, push it forward, open it up. Nice deep breath in. Glue from here, those legs down. If you need to use the band to touch your toes, you're going to hold on to the band. I'm going to reach those arms up tall. And then hinge forward and lengthen. If I have the flexibility or if my feet will allow, I'm going to try to lift my heels off of the floor, sit up nice and tall, and contract the quadriceps to open up the hamstrings. Nice deep breath here. Fantastic, you guys. So as always, if we just work our dominant muscles, that's one thing, but we need to focus on building that strength in our assisting muscles as well, so that we have balance in the body. So what I want you to do here is take your resistance band. This is working both your arms and your legs, as well as your coordination and your balance. So I have to make sure that I have enough band to take first that resistance band underneath. Now I'm not wrapping it around my wrist, it's just underneath the shoulder. I'm going to hold it from here. The opposite one will come to my hip. If I feel my body hinging forward, I'm going to try to line up my shoulder with my hip, take my foot here and rotate it in. So if I bring the foot closer to the center of my legs, my balance is going to be better. So I'm going to take a deep breath in from here, rotate my shoulder back, and then lift and lower. So 1 and 2, watch your neck. It's better if you look down. 3, if you feel this in your neck. 4, otherwise directly in front of you. 4, exhale for 5. Now squeeze and lift here, you guys, through that glute minimus. 3 and 2 and 1. 10 pulses at the top. Square off your shoulders, belly button in. 10, 9, 8. Great job. Here we go, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice work. I'm going to rotate over that leg and just lengthen. If I could, I'd bring my chin right to my toe. So I'm going to contract the quadricep, lengthen that leg. Now to work the arms. So I'm going to keep my leg either to the floor. I need to make sure that I have enough resistance to extend over my head without shrugging my shoulders. So make sure that this band is taut enough, but that you can lengthen and lift it without losing from here your neck. So now I have a choice. I can keep my foot down and reach one line here and pull back in, or I can hold it up and reach across. 1 and 2. Exhale, 3. Very good. For 4, think about creating a line here. 5, from your heel to your finger. 6, put your belly button in. 7. Exhale for 8. Very good, you guys. 9, you got this. 1 more. And 10. Give it a quick little rest. Now, if I'm keeping my foot on the floor, that's fine. The pulse is gonna come from the top. If I can, I'm gonna keep it lifted. 10 pulses, 10, 9, just a tiny bend in the elbow, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, tummy's tight, 2, and 1. Open it back up again and lengthen. Great work, you guys. All we're gonna do is tie that together, okay? So I'm gonna hinge again, create that space in the leg and the back. Now, if I can do both together, that's the goal. Maybe one part of that movement was more challenging for me and I prefer to work on another part of it, that's okay. Or work on the hard part. So what we're gonna do here, you guys, is lift and reach and in and down. So we're gonna create from here coordination, balance and strength. Here we go, inhale, exhale, lift, reach, 1, exhale, for 2, for 3, extend, try to draw the arm if you can over your ear, 5, for 6, and 7, watch that your neck isn't compromised, 8, you guys got this, 2 more, 9, one more time, lift it up, and rest. Awesome work. What I want you guys to do is take the band off, release your seat here, tuck that leg in, and lengthen. So I'm going to tuck from here this leg, try to keep both of my sit bones on the floor, reach down as far as I can, and then come right over the top. Now, if I have a hard time coming down, I just won't come down so far, keep everything lined up. If I can reach over, I'm going to focus on keeping that left hip down, looking up towards the ceiling, creating that nice space along the oblique, lengthening that hamstring, contracting the quadricep. Now, as I come to the other side, I'm going to lengthen and reach. I can drop to my elbow and then just reach to the other side. Now, if you feel comfortable popping up here on your knee in the wild thing pose, you're going to take that left hand behind your hip, reach to the corner behind you. Now, create one line from your heel to your hip and your hip to your fingertip. Relax your shoulder, but reach through the fingers. Squeeze your glutes. Open up the hip flexor, watch the neck. Again, if you need to look down, that's okay. If you can, look in the direction of your hand. Nice inhale, big exhale, and let it go, you guys. Wonderful job. We're just going to do that same thing on the other side. So I'm going to take a moment and get that band set up. All right, so from here, taking that band again, close to the middle, around the center of the foot, lining up the leg with the hip and the shoulder, making sure that I have enough resistance to take that hand and line it up under the shoulder, my foot close to the center so that I feel comfortable lifting my leg. If my leg is way back here and I go to lift, I might feel off balance. So if I can, I'm rotating that foot in. I'm going to hold that resistance band nice and tight and then lift and lower from here. So shoulders back, pull the belly button in, you guys. Ready? Lift it. 1, 2, for 3, and 4. Squeeze and lift here. That glute minimus is not a very strong muscle. So it's okay if it doesn't feel like it lifts very high, but we're working on building the strength there, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. 10 pulses at the top, deep breath in. Ready? Pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, and rest it. Very good, you guys. Rotate over the top and create that nice big stretch down your leg. Take a great big breath in. You guys are doing so awesome. Balance, coordination, strength, flexibility. Let's go ahead here and lengthen. Now, as we increase from here, I'm going to take that resistance band a little bit higher so that I can extend the arm comfortably over my head without shrugging my shoulder. I can keep my foot down, or I'm going to lengthen and lift, continuing to use that minimus. So 1, for 2, 3, for 4, and 5. Exhale, reach it. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, and a quick little rest, you guys. Very good. 10 mini pulses at the top, line up your shoulders. You're always going to have one side that feels natural and one side that you struggle with a little bit. Deep breath in. Ready? Pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage that core now. 7, 8, 9. 1 more. And rest it. Open it up over and stretch that out again, you guys, before we tie the whole thing together. Deep breath in now. Flex and lengthen. All right, let's tie it together here, you guys. Remember, one part of the move might feel better. You decide which one you want to work. Shoulders back, belly button in. So we're going to lift and reach. In and down. Ready? Lift, reach, in for 1. Lift, reach, in for 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. For 4. You want to prevent the body from leaning forward as much as you can. Line up those shoulders. 5 more. Here we go. 5. Exhale for 4. Almost there, you guys. 3. Here we go. 2. 1 more now. And 1. Great job, you guys. Take that band off and release your seat and lengthen your leg. Wonderful job. As much as I can, I'm going to anchor this leg. If, for instance, maybe touching my toe doesn't work, I can always lift my band here and work on building that flexibility like this. So nice deep breath in. Relax as much as you can through your right hip, palm up. Deep breath here, you guys. Create that nice long stretch right along your side. And then we're going to come down to the other side. I'm going to drop the elbow and then give it a nice big reach. I don't want to keep lifting my hip too far off the ground, so I'm trying to pin it down at the same time, even though it comes up a little bit. Now, if you're comfortable with that wild thing pose, you're going to tuck that hand in close and then push your hips up high. And then right here, you guys, one long line from your toe to your hip to your fingertip. Squeeze your glutes. Open up through the hip flexors. Relax your shoulder. Take 2 more big breaths, you guys. Open it up. One more time. Now take a moment and relax and release. Wonderful work. Go ahead from here. Cross-legged sitting if it works for you. What I want you to do is shrug the shoulders and then let them go. So inhale, exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Now bring it forward. Round and roll. 2 more. Take your hands and interlace. Roll out your wrists. Just take those wrists away from you and then roll them in. Very good, you guys. Open up through the shoulder. Draw across. Hook at your elbow. You can pull in. You can roll the wrist. Relax the shoulder down. Nice deep breath here, you guys. Other side, bring it across, tuck it in. Roll that wrist without shrugging and losing your neck, just relax. So we're just going to take a little moment to stretch to the side and we'll reach it up. If I feel comfortable, I'm going to take that left hand to that right and right hand behind the back and relax the hips down, draw the shoulders down and reach as far as you can behind you. Back to the middle, reach for the sky. Other side, tuck it and reach it. Using your knee as leverage to really help you rotate as far as you can. Very good, you guys. We're just going to circle it out. Take a nice inhale down and a big exhale up. 1 and for 2. 1 more time. Now just gently rewind it. Inhale, Exhale, one more time. Let's take 3 big breaths, you guys. Inhale, spread your wings, exhale. Let's be thankful it's Saturday, we made it through another week. Reach up tall, pull right into that heart center. Take a nice inhale. Rest your hands for a second on your heart. Let's think about all the things we have to be thankful for. Reach and pull them right into that heart center. As you exhale, relax the hands back to the heart and gently bow your head. Namaste and have a wonderful weekend, you guys. Thank you so much.